Hey, my name's Darryl Church from DCA Architects of Transformation. We're based in New Zealand, and the project we have at WAF this year is the Waka project. It's nominated in the display category. So the Waka project, it's essentially a shelter to protect a national treasure. So the Waka is the name for a Māori canoe. It's in a public lakefront area. So some of the features of the project were allowing the Waka to be the star of the show, but also encasing it in a building that gave it justice and was a sort of equal partner to showcase the Waka. From the outset of the project, we worked closely in a co-design and collaborative approach with Lionel Grant, who was the original creator of the Waka. And it was a true co-design process in that we worked side by side, developing the ideas and the background and the stories and the narrative to create the best possible synergies between what is a very traditionally made and carved Waka to the shelter being quite a modern and contemporary interpretation, but taking some of those original traditional synergies into the building itself. So the collaboration process, because this is a public project, there was a bigger group of stakeholders, is that a lot of them want to be involved and known as a co-design partner. It was very much sitting with our partners in the room, working through the design together. I think this was WAF-nominated because New Zealand architecture seems to do quite well, paying respect to the Indigenous people, and hopefully that is what came through in our project, is that it wasn't just designed by architects, it was designed with our clients and with our artists, with our partners. So working together for us is making sure that when we are working with co-design partners, and that sometimes that can be other architect practices that we do joint ventures with, is really being open-minded, being able to objectively sit around a table and listen to everybody's ideas and give them all the same amount of due respect. So the evolution of architecture in New Zealand in the future will be more of what we're doing. I feel like we're sort of been pioneering this sort of co-design collaborative approach process for a while now. And it would seem that there's a wider section of our colleagues that are now starting to embrace this approach. And I think that there will be a continued development of this idea where our clients or collaborators, cultural advisors, artists will really become essentially like a part of our architectural practice. My top 3 tips would be self-led, be inquisitive. Perhaps another tip is embrace the journey, take the time, know that it might take you 10 years to get to a level of confidence and maturity to be able to tackle and take on an important role in the practice or be a leader on a substantial project. So cultural diversity in design, I can't imagine a project without it, to be honest. All of our projects, regardless of who is commissioning us or employing us, we would always look to a local context, and with that comes an acknowledgement of the history and the culture of the land. So there's always a conversation for cultural integration.